Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Once more today we have, to my right, Ron Thomas. Ron is a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. M&N is where we film our episodes. We tape twice a week. We air 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, 1:30 Eastern Time. That's 1:30 New York time. And our program airs at 1:30 Monday through Friday. Ron's program, Ron, you have a show called Big Talk.
Big Talk. We talk a lot of big, boisterous conversations.
Boisterous conversation. It's also a call-in show, right, Ron?
Yes.
So if you want to join Ron every Thursday.
Not that many of those here.
Say that again?
Not that many of those.
Not
on television.
Not many shows on TV. So you should, if it's a call-in show and it's about politics, there's a lot you can talk. So call in every Thursday.
Whatever we want.
That's all right. It's a 1 to 2 every Thursday, right?
We talk about babies.
You talk about babies too. All right, Talisa. Talk about babies. The sound you hear is baby music for baby Alexander and his mother. Well, the music is not for his mother. We've got different old music for his mother. Talisa Michela, welcome back to the show. Talisa, it's so lovely to have Alexander here. Are you planning to bring him on is he going to stretch with us maybe in the next year or two?
I believe so. I've been, it's not that many places that do yoga with mommies nowadays.
No. There are a couple of places in New York, but you know that our studio is open, so you can bring him anytime.
So it's kind of hard to bring him to add him to certain poses because he's in a stage of,
he's still on his back.
He's still on his back, and he really doesn't, it's like, I don't know if he's on his back or on my hip. So it's really interesting how can I actually put him with me on the mat without...
Oh, no, maybe not right away. Since you're a fairly regular practitioner, when you come on the show, maybe in about a year, you know that babies, especially around a year and a half or two, they are very natural with the downward dog position, for example. I remember when my son was little, he'd go down and he'd look at me from under, and it was so natural for them. You didn't have to teach them. They knew exactly. So there are lots of postures babies just do instinctively. So yes, he's more than welcome. He can do supine postures before he does the standing ones.
He's doing supine postures.
That's right. He's more than welcome. And the happy baby, I'm sure, is his favorite one.
He's working on getting his foot up there, so it's really exciting.
Oh, did you realize? I'm sure your little one must be doing it too. You know how easily babies put their foot in their big toe in their mouth?
He's trying to go like this.
That's right.
He's getting up there. So
that's right.
I can do it too, but he's like really trying to.
You really don't want to put your foot in your mouth?
Not at this moment, no. I prefer to have a pedicure.
Welcome back to the show, Teresa. You put your foot
on
in
my
your
show.
mouth.
I can put my
Welcome back to the show. Well, for those of you who want to stretch with us, just know, well done, Ron. Just know that when you come and stretch right here in the studios, we share with you a copy of my third title, which has 2 + 8 ailment-specific cards. I always mention the terms ailment-specific because what we did is we have isolated specific postures to isolate regions of the body. So you have about 20 postures, maybe upper chest openers. You have knee benders. So we have targeted different regions of the body. So one day you may want to work your knees, another day you want to work your chest muscles. So this is like a mix and match. This goes with that kind of a store, right? So right here at Yogaxpress, we also have a website for you, www.yogaxpress, yogaxpress.com. Plus we'll share a postcard with 48 simple stretches. Moving on from the last episode, we closed with the forward fold, which is a rabbit posture. Today we're going to take you through Ardha Matsyendra. Ardha is half, Matsya is fish, Matsyendra, Lord of the Fishes. tuck your left heel under the right buttock. Cross your right foot over the left knee. Feel free to open the little box that says Stephanie Alley. Open that little box.
Oh, thank you.
Make sure the front of your right foot faces the front of the mat. So once your right knee is over, push your right knee over, torque your upper body to the right. Hold on to your right knee with your right hand and then inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip the left elbow over your right knee. And I'm going to help myself and then hold on to my left knee. Take your right hand behind you. And then if you need props at any time during your posture, feel free to use props. Like Ron, did you want a prop for this one? Okay, there you go. Now notice what Ron is doing. He's using a yoga belt to help him twist deeper into the posture. Now if you're very flexible, the way Talisa is, feel free if you want to take your hand in a bind. I'm at midpoint and right now I feel the stretch, so this is good for me. So I'm going to stay right there. Maybe you don't need a belt for this one. You just want to twist to the right. Yeah, you really don't want for this one because there's no connection. That's it. That's good. Now let's release. Release the arms first. Now let's switch legs. So Ron, this time you want to face the front of the camera and you just twist on this side. Tuck the right heel under the left buttock. Hey, he's got a steady head. Very nice. Cross the left foot over the right knee. Now, what you want to do is push the left knee in as far deep as it will go today. Torque the upper body to the left. So you're already quarter way there. Others half, so you're quarter way there. Hold on to the left knee with your left hand. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over your left knee. And then I'm going to hold on to my right knee, all right? Come undone. Take your left hand behind you and twist. Turn to look back. Now, if this posture feels a little intense for you today, you can wiggle your left foot forward just a little bit. Now, if I do that, I might slip, so I'm going to bring it a little closer. Then turn to look back. Inhale, release the right hand, extend the left leg out in front of you. I'm going to take you through a posture called Marichasana. Marich is ray of light. It was also the name of a sage. And for this one, Talisa, you may need to fold over. So the little guy is going to have to fold over with you.
No, I'm going to bend him this way for him to watch me.
Now, make sure that the sole of the left foot is very close to the inside of the right foot is close to the inside of the upper left thigh. Now, your right knee needs to be at about 1/3, so you have room to move forward. Hold on to your right ankle with your left hand. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Fold from the hip. Wrap your right hand around your right knee. Take your left hand from behind, and for this one, Ron, you may want to use the belt. Clasp the opposite fingers. Once you've made the connection, look over your right shoulder, open up your left, and keep your left foot flexed. That way you get a stretch in the back of the legs. Marich or ray of light. Look over your right shoulder. Now, Ron, you want to look over that shoulder. That's it. Very nice. And then open up your left. So inhale, release, untangle your arms, and then let's switch legs. Extend the right leg out, fold the left leg in. Keep the left foot close to the inside of your upper right thigh. Bring your left knee out to the side, about 1/3 away, so at about maybe about 60-degree angle. Hold on to the left ankle with the right hand. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Fold from the hip. Wrap your left hand around your left knee. And then take your right hand from behind. Clasp the opposite fingers. Once you've made that connection, open up your right shoulder, look over your left, and keep your right foot flexed. So you want to look over your left shoulder. Hey, the little guy looks very comfortable. Inhale, release, your hands first, and then keep your right leg extended. Bring your left knee down to the floor. We're going to take this one step further. Keep your right foot flexed. Turn to face the extended leg. Now inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Rich, feel free to open that box.
Thank you.
Exhale, fold from the hip. And then clasp your the soles of your feet with your hands. If you want to take it a little further, just holding on to your feet may not do it for some of you. If you want to take it further, do what Talisa is doing. Go over sideways. So that way you get into a deeper stretch for the obliques on the left side of your waist. Keep exhaling and fold. Janu Sirsha. Janu is knee, Sirsha is head. Literally the aim is to reach for the knee with the head. Inhale, come up. Exhale and release. And let's switch legs. Extend the left leg out, fold the right leg in. So bend the right leg at the knee, bring the right knee all the way down to the floor. So you're forming an L with your legs. Keep your left foot flexed, turn to face the extended leg. This is exactly how we hold babies in India. We have one leg extended and the head is exactly where it is now. And literally what we would do is bring the right foot out and then his butt would be somewhere here. Yeah. So, well done, Talisa. On your way to go to India now. You have to go there. Now, turn to face the extended leg. Hey, big guy. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead. Exhale, fold from the hip. Feel free to adapt your posture up or down. You could bring it down. You could make it a little gentler on your body. By making adaptations, you could reach for one hand on the left foot. If you want to take it deeper, go over sideways. Janu Sirsha, head to knee. Inhale, bring your palms up. Exhale and release.
He doesn't want to be a movie star right now.
He doesn't want to be the star. You're the star today. You want to come? All right, come on, sweetie.
Can we do the yoga?
Oh, yes. Oh, this gives me an excuse not to have to fold over all the way. Okay. Extend both your legs out in front of you. You want to keep both your feet flexed. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Exhale, fold from the hip. Now, clasp the soles of your feet with both your hands. Once you've made that connection, make sure you give yourself a little bit of a massage. This is the time to energize yourself. No, you're not ready. You're going to join us in about a year from now. Not yet, okay? All right. Make sure you give yourself a little bit of a massage. You want to make sure that you make the most of every little move. So give yourself a massage while your hands are there. Now, inhale. Come up with a straight back. Both palms together. Come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. Bring your palms down. And this time we're going to cross the legs over. How are we going to do that? Let's do that. Fold the left heel under the right buttock. Cross the right knee over the left. Cow face or Gomukhasana. So you want, he's fine. He's watching, he's absorbing everything. He's going to be just a total yogi when he grows up. Cross the right knee over the left. Make sure that the soles of both your feet are facing the back of the room. If you need to adapt it down just a little bit, if you've had a knee injury as Ron has, feel free. You don't have to bring your whole knee over. If you want to adapt it upward, the way Talisa is doing, that's good too. So just make sure when your knees are aligned one on top of the other. Oh, yeah, he's watching my fingers. When your knees are aligned one on top of the other, just make sure that they're nicely centered. You want to keep your back nice and upright. Now, right knee is up. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left hand behind the base of your neck from the top. So fold your left elbow. And then do what Ron's doing. That's a great, good thing to remember. Do what Ron's doing. Take your right hand from behind. Clasp the opposite fingers. Ron, it's the other hand. You want the left arm up. Right knee is up. So you take the left arm up behind you and the right hand goes from down. This way. Right hand is down. The other hand is down. Opposite. Yeah, that's it. So the left elbow goes from behind. Yeah? And then use a yoga belt, use a towel, use a face wash, whatever you need to help you make that connection.
I'm feeling that
so
stretch
hold
in my
it.
legs.
You will. And you should also feel a stretch in your triceps. Your triceps are the back of your upper arms. Inhale, release your hands, and let's switch. Untangle your legs. Let's switch legs and stretch on the other side. Really tuck your right heel under your left buttock. Cross your left knee over the right. And this one you want to be extra careful, Ron, so be careful. Your right knee is the injured one, so be careful. And now, left knee is up. Take the right arm up. Inhale, the right hand up. Fold the right elbow behind the base of your neck. Take the left hand from behind, clasp the opposite fingers. And then once you've made that connection, you want to sit upright, take your triceps, take your elbows back, wiggle your elbows behind your ears, and then you get a nice deep tricep stretch. Inhale, very gently untangle the arms, and then untangle your legs, and let's go directly into pigeon. Now the left leg is folded, so swing the left leg all the way back. Take the left leg all the way back. That's it, beautiful. Into pigeon. Fold the right leg at the knee. And keep your right knee on the floor. Oh, he's okay. Yes, baby. So fold the right knee. It's okay. Yes, sweetie.
Let me see.
Mommy wants to do the pigeon with you. Oh, she's here. She's here.
Come on, let's do pigeon.
So take your left leg all the way to the back. That's it. Now I'm going to curl my toes in to push my knee back. And once your left leg is all the way back, exhale and fold. You should feel the stretch in your abductors, the outside of your upper right thigh. Press with your palms, inhale, and then swing the left leg forward. Swing the right leg all the way to the back. Curl your toes in to push your knees back, and when they are as far back as you can take them, exhale, fold from the hip. Josiane, this fold over is just for you. Inhale, press with your palms, and then curl your toes in the right foot. Bring your right knee forward to sit on both your knees. You're going to sit on your heels. And Ron, be careful on this one again. Sit on your heels, bring your knees close together, take your arms behind you, clasp the opposite elbows. Once you've made that connection, if you wish, you can take it a little further and place your palms in what we call a reverse namaste. Now, Talisa is the expert in reverse namaste, but since she's a little occupied at the moment, reverse namaste is simply placing your palms behind your back. Now, the little guy is, he's happy. I think he just is ready to stretch, Talisa. I think one of these days he's just going to crawl onto the mat.
Crawl onto the mat and start doing like baby
He just
yoga.
relates to the mat so easily.
He does.
When you're ready, keep your shoulders back, open up your chest, exhale, and fold. Yeah, Ron, you don't want to bend your knees in this one. Just take your arms back and fold over. Now you can press with the tops of your feet to pull your body forward. Inhale, engage your low back muscles. Let's come up. Exhale and release. He's happy, just wants to watch you. Extend your legs out in front of you. We're going to take you through a posture called Paripurna Nava. Paripurna is overflowing or full. Nava is boat. And it's right there. I think it's 32. Keep your feet flexed. Maybe the light is a bit on his eyes, huh?
He's just very hungry.
Oh. Keep your feet flexed. So extend your legs out, flex your feet, and when you're ready, I love that music. Inhale the arms up, palms facing in. Keep inhaling, engage your low abdominal muscles, tighten them as you inhale. Strengthen your low abdominal muscles, lift your legs off of the floor. Paripurna, full boat. Exhale, very gently, lower your legs down. And then let's bring out the soles of our feet together in Baddha Kona. Baddha is bound, Kona is Kona. Literally bound angle is how they translate it, but you get that expression from the way cobblers would sit in India. They'd keep their soles together, have this big nail, metal nail over here, hammer away at your footwear. And hey, they do the job. They don't have any tools, but they do the job. But this posture is also called cobbler pose, literally from that image. So once you've got a nice good grip on your feet with your hands, bring the soles, your heels closer to the groin area and push your knees down. Now, for some of us, you may need to push your knees down with your elbows. Feel free to do that if your knees are already down. Open up your chest, sit upright, inhale. Exhale, fold from the hip. The reason we say fold from the hip, it actually gives you room to lengthen your spine so you make the most of your body. The aim in this posture is to try and touch your forehead to your toes. If that doesn't happen today, that's okay. That's just the aim. We don't always reach immediately. One of these days we will. Do you feel the stretch in your abductors and your adductors, right, Ron?
Oh, yeah.
Inside and outside. Inhale, let's come up. And then let's come into a seated squat. Malasana. Mala is garland. So when we sit in a seated squat, when we're in a seated squat, we'll look like a garland. So we're sitting on our heels. Are you okay to do this one? No, that's fine. Those of you who can join us today, seated squat, you have your heels a little closer than your toes. Your toes are wide apart. Press with your palms. Push your palms in so you get a nice pressure on your wrist. So that gives you a bit of a massage, and push your knees out. Look up, chin up, shoulders back, and hold it. Keep breathing. Very gently. Let's get back. Extend your legs out in front of you. Supta Namaskara, supine twist. The next posture is Supta Namaskara. Even though it's not a supine posture, you're almost in supine position as you go back. Flex your feet, legs are extended out in front of you. Take both your palms beside your right hip. And then the aim is to try and touch the forehead to the floor. And that may not always happen for all of us, but that's the aim. But also, if as we go down, if you feel a stretch in your obliques on the left side and you feel a beautiful compression on the right side, you have already met half your goal for the day, for that particular posture. Exhale and dip. Keep your hip down. Do not take your hips with you. Do not take your feet with you. Exhale and dip. Inhale. Let's come up. We're going to go over to the other side. Supta Namaskara, supine twist. Both palms beside the left hip. I'm going to use this as a marker. Let me see if I can try and touch my forehead to the top of the bottle. Exhale and dip. Nope, but I can feel the stretch, so I'm happy. Inhale. Let's come up. I need a higher bottle, Talisa. Maybe that. Yes, I never thought of that. Ah, finally, my glasses are now in the way, but no excuses. As long as you feel the stretch, I think that's good enough. I'm happy with that. All right, Ron, you ready for prone? Because I think we have, Josiane, how are we doing for time? We have a few minutes more? 5 minutes, beautiful. You know what? We might even be able to finish the prone. Let's do that. Let's come into prone position. Maybe we can do yoga nidra and some breathing in the next episode. Let's come into prone position. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you through Ashtanga Namaskara first, which is the 8-limb salutation. But before you do that, you first have to be in Makar, or the crocodile position. Palms directly below the shoulders. Your toes are curled in. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift our buttocks up. In order to do that, you need to work with your toes. Bring your knees closer to your chest. And as you do that, keep your chin down. You don't want your forehead to the ground because that's going to cause pressure on the back of your neck. So keep your chin down. Curl your toes in. Press with your palms. Inhale, lift your buttocks up. Work your way with your toes as close as you can towards your chest. And hold it right there. Engage your low back. Strengthen your low back muscles. Hold it. And then very gently exhale and release. Glide back out. And then press with your palms, press with the tops of your feet. Inhale, keep your forehead to the ground this time. Inhale, and come up into Cobra. And then when you're up there, test the strength of your low back. Press with the tops of your feet. Take your palms off of the floor. Ron, you're very familiar with this one by now. Palms back on the floor, forehead to the ground. And this time, take a deep breath in first. Exhale. Uncurl your toes. Make a little fist with your palm. So tuck your thumb. Don't go to sleep on me, Ron. Make a fist with your palms. So tuck
Somebody
your
said
thumb.
something.
I said, don't. You're too relaxed. Now you're too relaxed. I said, don't go to sleep on me.
I was kidding.
Tuck your thumbs into your palm. Curl your fingers over your thumb to make a nice tiny little fist. Tuck your fist into the groin area, just near in the pelvic region, so your bones don't chafe on the floor when you lift your knees up. Chin to the ground. You want to see if you can just release your shoulders a little bit. Press with the tops of your feet. Inhale. Lift your knees off of the floor. Engage your low back, strengthen your buttock muscles, and use your palms to give you that leverage. And that way you're not hurting yourself, you're lifting up, and you're engaging the right muscle groups. Exhale and release. Bring your arms out in front of you. Extend your palms out, palms facing each other.
I feel like Superman.
So the posture we just came out of, unfortunately,
Superman.
it's not Superman. It's actually a locust position, Salabhasana. But yeah, you just feel strong, right? Extend your arms out in front of you. Palms are facing in. Tops of your feet are flat on the ground. Chin is to the floor. Engage your low back muscles. Strengthen your buttock muscles. Inhale.
Clench your butt.
Lift your palms. Tighten your butt. Yes, tighten your ass. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but so tighten your buttock muscles. Your gluteals is a polite word. It's all your fault, Ron. Inhale.
It is.
Lift your knees and your elbows off of the floor. Inhale and lift. Now, as high as you can go. It's okay if you don't go too high. The idea is to be relaxed in that posture. You should be able to breathe, possibly even talk. Exhale and relax. Reach for the right ankle with the right hand. The titles are rolling. Beautiful. We should be able to finish
Oh,
prone.
and I need the knee flexibility for that.
Oh, you might want to do just one knee today,
Just
then
one
watch
knee.
out. And go on your side, that's it, good. Reach for the left ankle with your left hand, flex both your feet, bring your knees together, chin to the floor. Dhanur or archer's bow. Inhale, engage your buttock muscles, gluteals, the polite word. Inhale, lift your chin, chest, and knees. Dhanur or archer's bow. Exhale and release. Very gently press with your palms, curl your toes in, inhale. Let's come up on our elbows and knees. So you want to bring your elbows down as the credits are rolling. We'd like to thank Josiane Hurd, our director. Thank you so much. I know you're flying solo today. Richard Swanson, responsible for the studio lights, the gobos and the sound system. Under Richard's supervision, we are taping here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and you, on behalf of Baby Alexander, Talisa Michelle, Ron Thomas, this is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yoga Express. Keep breathing through the belly. Manduk or frog. One more deep breath. And then that's a good moment to rest. Let's come up on our palms. That's the last prone position. Curl your toes in. Take your knees off of the floor in plank or dandasana. Very gently. Let's come down. How are we doing, Josiane? We still have time to go into supine?
15 seconds.
15 seconds. Okay, we'd like to thank all our viewers and Manhattan Neighborhood Network for making this episode happen today. Thank you, Josiane.